Hello and welcome to Whitney D TV. If you are new to the channel, click that subscribe button and notification bell. Move it from personalized to all so you can receive all notifications. Head on over to the community tab and join the conversation. Welcome. Let's get into it, shall we? Hey you guys, I am Whitney D with Whitney D TV. I absolutely love what I do, which is YouTubing. I get to do something that I do regularly, and it's fun. But what I really love and appreciate is you guys. I actually had the opportunity of sitting down with one or two of, I would say, one of my biggest supporters and fans of the channel and subscribers. They just shouted me out in the comments and left this beautiful message. And so I said, you know what, let me reach out to them. And I did just that. I had the absolute pleasure of speaking to some of the most wonderful people in UK that watch my channel. I put together a little video of some of the content in which lies within it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And again, I want to say a sincere thank you very, very much for supporting your girl on Whitney D TV. I love each and every one of the Witness Gang members. You guys so much for being a part of the Witness Nation, and keep it up. We're on our way to 2K here soon, and I have something special for you guys. So check this video out, and I thank you and love you again. Keep it cute or get the boot, okay? Here we are.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Hey! Hi! Hi!
Oh, look at
Hi! Okay, son. Woosah. How you ladies doing? I'm sorry for the delay.
We're fine. My daughter in the next room.
I was trying to figure all this out because I was so confused myself.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. You guys how did you guys come across me, little old me?
Yeah,
oh my gosh. You're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
God, I don't know. I look a hot mess. Lord, I look hideous. Guys look so beautiful. It's 9 o'clock there, p.m.?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Lord. So do you catch up on the videos from time to time? Do you just...
I've got it on notifications also. Yeah, I get it all the time.
Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you guys so much. So how did you find my channel? How did you come across this channel? Like, was there a video?
I think when you were reporting on R. Kelly, you was like top of the list. So yeah,
Right.
I clicked on you, and from the moment I clicked on you, I stopped watching Tasha K. I stopped watching.
Yay! Awesome! Oh my gosh! Well, I have to send you guys something because I'm so appreciative, and I'm like, UK, like me, like okay. So I'm appreciative of you guys so very much. I'm happy you guys are enjoying the channel. Goodness, this is amazing. My witnesses are gorgeous. I mean, we can't. Oh my gosh, you guys are so beautiful. So y'all got any questions for me? Come on.
What motivated you to start a channel, a YouTube channel? And
That's a good question. Originally, it was because I talk a lot, okay? And my husband's just like, you need to find an outlet because I was at home. I'm a homemaker, if you will.
Yes.
And so my husband would go out and like I would stay at home. Like I got so bad to where I didn't know if it was cold or hot outside because I stayed in the house. The only time I would venture out would be to go get my children from school, and I'm right back in the house.
Right.
And so I kind of discovered myself falling into a state of depression.
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, it was really more so for me to kind of talk to imaginary people, if you will, because I didn't have nobody here to talk to. And so if you think about it, when you're recording, you're really not talking to nobody, you know. I mean, you guys are watching, you know, you're not really talking back.
No.
So it was just kind of like an outlet for me, if you will, to be able to get that energy out, to talk to people, to kind of have a different world, if you are, besides me being at home by myself.
Right.
So that's how it got started, yeah.
And so did you begin with stories that you were just interested in that were maybe topical at the time? Or
the funny thing is that if before my page got hacked, I mean, if you went all the way back and saw my first video, it was cheesy. I didn't know what I was doing. It was me trying to do commentary on, like, the latest news or something like that. And I was like, you know, but I discovered that life experiences I relate more to.
Right.
That's why I do so much of the Azriel, because I'm not going to say victim. I'm a product of sexual abuse myself. So I can relate to it, and you guys see it comes off a lot more natural when I talk about it. Or just I noticed that life experiences that I go through, it's more easy for me to talk about those.
Right.
So a lot of my old videos are kind of like cheesy, because it's like me kind of making up content versus me grabbing stuff that I can identify with.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
But I think that's the reason why I chose to continue to watch you as well, because there's so many YouTubers that, you know, they have a channel and they instantly think that they're a celebrity, and they give you information about what's going on, but there's no real empathy. And I'm thinking, well, if you're at home in your own space, why is it so hard for you to project compassion to what you're talking about? I can understand if it was a horrible situation, like, you know, so many killings and murders in America, but it takes 2 minutes to, you know, give your own opinion, but then respect the people in these situations as well. Lots of people don't do that. And I'm
just saying, you hit that right on the head, and that's the reason. That's actually what my channel is based on. And like I've actually talked to, like I said, Azriel's father, Miss Angelo. We talk. Like, I can dial him up right now. The thing is that he's told me a lot of information pertaining to Azriel, just being straightforward. And I even still would tell him, I'm not going to say that. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not, you know, because it is people. We are real. You know, at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like, right here, I'm talking, you know, I'm nursing my son. Like, I'm real. The people that I talk to are real people, and I refuse to use my platform to diminish someone's character or to make it worse. You know, like you said, it takes 2 seconds to be like, you know, hey, you know, this person is this but, you know, or this is what they're going through, but. So I try to give a realistic approach to anything that I talk about, you know. And you're absolutely right. I mean, in regards to Tasha K, I mean, and to be honest with you, she was one of the first people that I watched on YouTube, but really segued from a Lovely Tea. That's who really got me started on YouTube. I never knew I knew YouTube existed, but I didn't think it was that deep. I thought it was like you go in there for music videos or whatever. But I didn't think it was that deep as in the aspect of as deep as it is. It's like coming like the Now TV, if you will. So I didn't think of it like that until I saw Lovely Tea. And so then segued through Lovely Tea when she was getting into it with Tasha K. That's how I discovered Tasha K. And I was like, oh, I like her because she's just like, you know, no chaser, just it is what it is. But I just didn't like a lot of situations, how she handled them, like you stated. Like, it's just kind of like, girl, especially the Azriel situation, because it's kind of sensitive for me. And it's like, Angelo prides himself calling you his sister, prides himself saying that you are, you know, oh, hi, baby. Sorry, I love kids. Okay. Oh, my God. Hi. Oh, I mean, he says how much of a sister she is and this and that. So if he's claiming you to be his sister, Azriel is your niece, I wouldn't handle a lot of situations. I mean, I'm that aunt. Like, if I put a few of my nieces on here, they'll be like, oh, my auntie is mean. Like, but that's not this. It's not for this. That's that, you know, get offline, I'm going to get in your butt, you know. So I talked to Azriel or anybody involved in this, I am your aunt, and I do want the world to know something, but not so much so as, you know, telling a little too much, making it kind of, so that kind of made me back off of her a little bit too.
I watched Tasha K from her very beginning when she was literally in the bedroom at the corner and she was doing those little stuff like that. And I think it was a bit before R. Kelly. Like, before R. Kelly, she was disrespecting Cardi B so much.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody wakes up and says they want to be a stripper, but if that's what she went through, that's what she went through. You know what I mean? And she kind of ran off the back with that. And she doesn't really get back to her YouTubers. Like, I've emailed a few times, she doesn't get back. And then sometimes I think the calls that she does, I don't always think that they're real, like what Mika might say.
Yeah.
Well, Tasha K helped me discover you, so it's a bonus.
Yeah, thank you.
You were talking about R. Kelly, you were talking about R. Kelly too.
Yeah. I just try to give a different perspective. What was you about to say, Mom?
No, I mean, I find Tasha quite entertaining as well. She's a bit, you know, sometimes there's enough fun. But yeah, you do have to be very sensitive towards mental health.
Yeah.
Be careful, you know, be mindful how you may or may not affect somebody.
Yeah, especially in the case of Azriel. We know she's not, you know, I mean, that's just 100. Like, she has issues where she had dealt with suicidal issues. That's not a same person, 100%. So you mean to tell me that now she's in the recovery stage, you feel like it's okay to put some stuff out, even if it's true, as a commentary, as a person of integrity that I am, I pick and choose what I put out there. I'm just going to be frank and honest with you. That's why, like, even what the Savages put out about R. Kelly's home and all this stuff, like I said, I wasn't lying. I got all that information months back. He sent me all kinds of stuff from his condo, and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this because I'm not a messy person, you know? So I'm not like, oh, bam, look at R. Kelly's home. Like, what does that matter? Like, what am I putting it out there for? It got to be some kind of reason. You know, I don't just put a lot of content out, and I know it bothers people that I'm always talking about Azriel, whatever the case may be, but it's like I attach to her. Like, I get it, you know, I get it, and it's a different perspective because I've looked, and maybe, you know, you can attest to this or tell me different. I've looked. I don't really see too many other platforms that kind of lift her up or talk positive on any level. I don't. I don't see anything. And I mean, I don't just think that this girl is just perfection, but I just feel as though she's young. She's growing. She's going through stuff. She went through a traumatic situation. Right now, she don't know who she is. Okay? You know, her essence has been taken from her. I don't care what nobody say. If she was sexually active before R. Kelly, whatever the case may be, this young girl went through some stuff. You can tell in her eyes. Like I said, I reach out to her on constant, and you'll see her on here. And then I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "No." You know, so it's not really, you know, what you see. And so I would not be me if I got on here bashing her when it's enough people doing that. She don't need no more bashing. I mean, nobody does. Any kind of story that I come out with or that I talk about with that I find interesting, I still try to look at it on a realistic approach. It don't even have to be R. Kelly. It could be like the whole Ray J and Princess Love. That situation, I mean, I can realistically look at that. I'm married. I know how it is. Sometimes I'll be ready to, you know, throw the towel from his behind. Goodness, it gets on my nerves sometimes, but I get it, you know. I mean, I can look at that, I mean, from a realistic approach, you know. Let him go. I'm all ears.
Until this R. Kelly case completely folds, what would your advice be to parents or to parents of children and teenagers that are setting up a YouTube channel? Because we really don't know who the audience is. Like, what would your advice be? Because my daughter, I don't know if you've seen from my little she wants to set up a channel. I let her do a little video, but I'm not really comfortable with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, before we put a video together, I was saying, yeah, you couldn't just be talking in the background and we just throw some pictures up of anything.
Right.
I don't know how much you can protect your kids anymore because social media is so here. Can you really guard them from these predators, or do you just let them know about it?
Right. Well, you hit it right on the head, to be honest with you. My daughter and my son, actually, and it's really a segue by my husband. My husband's like, you get a channel. Shoot, let's make some money. And I'm like, but the thing is that, honestly, my daughter is intelligent. I'm not saying in the sense of just book smart. I mean, like, when I say common sense, and I be like, sense ain't common, my daughter, she knows her body part. She knows male body part. She knows don't touch them. She knows. She knows when somebody's talking to her inappropriately, and she's 5. So I think now it's unfortunate, but you have to educate your kids. And I started real little with Demi. She was like 2, and I would tell her it was called hoo-ha, her vagina. But I would talk to her and let her know, mommy, don't touch, or no, bad, things like that. But even with me being a model, she would go everywhere with me, and so she wanted to do that, and I was like, no. And people were like, you need to put her on set. And I'm like, no. I was trying to protect her innocence and her youth, and just, because people are very cruel, for one, and then for 2, I just didn't want to expose her to this. It's a lot that comes with it. And I make mention it sometimes on my channel. People talk about me all day, girl, I don't care about that. But I'm sensitive about my children, and I just would hate to have to, get a little ignorant behind my child when I know people are ignorant out there. So my advice to you is, do your research. See exactly if this is generally something that you want her to get into, and I say go for it. Nowadays you can't really be too overprotective, because that's what's going to actually make it worse. And to be honest with you, that's what happened with Azriel. She was overprotective, and then when she got out there, she went to the wall. And kind of like that for me, my mom, well, I'm not going to say, my mom was semi-lenient. I could do a lot of things with some stuff she was protective of, but I knew some things, because I experienced it. So a lot of things I was naive to, and I had to learn the hard way. You don't want that to happen to baby girl. You know what I'm saying? So if she's going to do the channel, you make sure you're there. Because like my daughter, she can go in and out this phone. But I'm there, I'm watching. What we watching? What are we looking at? Oh, yes, no, we're not going to watch that, Demi. Let's watch it, And it's always, and I guess that's based off of me being in education, because I was a teacher for years, child care. It's just about redirecting them. I don't really tell my daughter no, and it's like, what? Not like that. She hears no, but it's redirecting her. Like, if it's something that I don't want her to watch, oh, Demi, let's watch this, if she says something inappropriate, let's not say that, let's say something like this. Like, it's redirecting and staying consistent to it. So if it's going to be YouTube, okay, we're going to do this. It's just fun. Let's have fun. Don't make it so pressure, like, this is YouTube, let me take it serious. Because it may eventually be just a phase. And she just sees it so much. And so introduce her to it. Like my daughter, now you put a camera in her face, she can't stand it. So that whole, and if I would have pushed her into modeling, it would have been like a waste of time, because she doesn't care for that now.
Are you still in lockdown?
Yes. They're opening a lot here in Texas, to be honest with you. But me personally and my family, we're still in lockdown. Yeah. We're not doing anything. Like, when we go out, it's mask. I'm majority the runner. That's the reason why I haven't really been posting a lot. Because I am the kind of the runner in the family. If we need to get something out, I go out. I don't travel. My husband, he's still working, because I recently I don't know if you follow me on social media, but on my Facebook I did a live, and I just told everyone that I'm back. I actually left my job, so I'm actually buckling down more to be able to focus more on my YouTube and take it more seriously, because it's growing fast. And I know I'm just barely finna be at the cusp of 2,000, but it's like I just started this, and I got back, and you know, so I want to take it seriously and buckle down. So it's a new lifestyle for me. You know, the kids are here, and so we're still in lockdown. My husband works still from home. Our company hasn't opened back yet, so he's literally in the garage. We set up a little work area for him. He works from here. Our children are here. So we're all still on lockdown, unfortunately.
We're still on lockdown too.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard any more cases of COVID, like spreading or anything?
I think there's still cases going on because there's so much. I think here in the UK, because it's so cold, we have more older generation that need caring for. So we have, like, you know, the old people's caring homes and the residential homes, really. So lots of people are being cared for. So there's still people connecting with each other. So there's still.
I think nationally, there's been a slump. The toll has dropped.
It's so weird, and I'm like watching YouTube even more now because I've got nothing to do.
Right, yeah, that's me too. Like, I find myself, I'm like, I gotta catch up on my shows, and it's not TV, it's more so YouTube.
I've just had to change jobs really because
wow,
I was laid off from the job that I was at recently because of COVID, and then the job I've gone into a changed career path completely now, and I'm going to be working in a residential home 3 days a week for children and adults that are autistic. So it's just, you know, supporting them really. I've had to do that because the nurseries are not open. There's nowhere open. Childcare, nothing.
Are you serious?
Nothing's open, but they're still allowing, obviously, essential jobs to go out and work. So, you know.
Wow. So how has it been, like, financially for you?
Well, I'm still working, but working from home. I'm attached to my laptop every morning.
I bet.
Yeah, financially, I think I've just had a month's gap because I'm one of the lucky ones that, you know, got laid off and found another job. Well, I was going to find one because I can't sit down.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, but I would say I'm one of the lucky ones. Really, there's loads of people out. Loads of people.
Is it expensive in the UK?
Pardon?
Is it expensive? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. When you go to other countries, like I've been to America, and the prices or renting homes, like our house is probably like quarter the size of a normal, I don't know, Florida home. Yeah. There's loads of land space. I think because the Queen owns all the land here, she gets to pick and choose how big she wants the houses to be.
I guess so. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but
prices
Amazon is good. Like, everything's cheap on Amazon, so yeah. That's it. But yeah.
Gosh,
I think the dollar's like £7 cheaper than us right now. It used to be a massive difference. It used to be like £20 cheaper, but now it's like only $7 cheaper.
So it really affected the economy.
Yeah, so we're kind of on par. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
What are you talking about your lazy eye? I'm thinking, what?
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Nobody's saying that.
Yeah.
You know how many people have lazy eyes and don't know?
Yeah, I do, sister. I feel it. Okay. Yeah, and I'm actually working on that. I don't know if you guys are. You said that you are a subscriber of the channel. So I've been. Oh my gosh, I need to catch up with that channel. But I started a session online where I do training with my eyes and things to that nature, the strengthening. I have glasses that I'm getting. I have what is it? The test to get my eyes checked since everything gets opening up. I got that next Thursday. So I'll be wearing glasses here soon, and so hopefully, we'll get this little eye turned around, literally. Okay, so So yeah, so I'm excited about that, and I try to tell people it's not even like a cosmetic thing for me, like, oh, I just want to be cute. It's more so it's a health issue, because like it hurts. It literally hurts. When I drive, I'm doing this a lot because I can't see. And the thing is that I have 2 different prescriptions. This one sees close up, because if I try to look off, that's what causes it to go in. And then this eye, it's kind of like your normal eye. It can see for the most part. So it's like they're conflicting with each other. And I've been straining it for so long. So that's really it, So yeah. Ma'am?
Yeah. I was just saying, I have a similar problem. 2 different prescriptions.
Yeah. So watch out with that. Look into that. And like I said, I was supposed to be wearing glasses, and I didn't. I'm like, that's not cute. I can't wear glasses.
So has there been anything challenging while you've been setting up this YouTube channel? And if so, is it to do with YouTube itself, or your audience, or
Yeah, I get you. Yes, it has been several challenges. And to be honest with you, more so on a personal, I began to get very discouraged starting out, because I was just like, you think, oh, this is going to be the story. They're going to like this. This is going to be the one. And then you're like, oh, dang, only 34 reviews. Okay, all right, let me, and so for a while, before I figured out my niche, before I figured out, oh, okay, this is what get people coming in, this whole R. Kelly situation. Maybe because it is popular, or maybe it's because the way I talk about it. But that was really it. It was very discouraging, not feeling as though I should grow. Because you're going to always be, your biggest fan. You're going to always think that, you're just the business. But it's reflecting that against or to your audience, if you will, and figuring out who your audience is. And I would say it kind of was a YouTube in a sense, because I didn't know the analytics behind it, the jargon, if you will. I didn't know, looking at your audience, looking at, the thumbnails that capture their eyes, because all this stuff is broken down on your dashboard, if you will, in your YouTube when you are becoming a developer. And I didn't get into that. I was just putting videos out, and then I didn't know thumbnails. And so, actually doing my research and figuring things out, it became a lot easier for me to understand, because I just did not get it. I didn't get it. I was just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Why don't they like this content? And I had to figure out, what is like something that like a tip, if you will. I would capture like a good moment in my commentary, and I would use that to put onto my thumbnail, if that makes sense. Like, one pivotal thing that I said in the commentary, or that Angela or Azriel said, and I would grab that and put that on my thumbnail, and that'll grab people in. So it all has to be packaged well. So that was kind of a hard thing for me, packaging myself. I was just like, I really didn't understand that. So I would go and look at your Tasha K's. I would go and, look around. Like, I love Ramon Wiggins, although she can't stand him now, which is so crazy. But, I would look at those people and see what they got, and I would pull from it. And I would just kind of put things together, like if you notice now, my thumbnails has like my background of my set faded out. If you think about that, yeah, that's Tasha K. Tasha K has that. But, I just pull from a lot of different people and things from people, and I'm just like, I like that. I like how they did that. I get that, But I'm not ashamed to say where I got it from, or who. I'm just not going to sit here and make it seem like I invented that. I didn't know certain things, and so I kind of modeled myself around these people who got it down clearly, and then I just kind of made it my own, because I can only be Whitney, at the end of it.
And what do you think you've learned about yourself on this journey, really? So,
Ooh.
I know there'll be loads of things, but maybe
that's a great question. To be honest with you, I learned that I still have some growth because I'm quick to get in the comment and be like, what you say? What? You know? And my husband has to tell me quite often, stay out the comments. And I'm like, no, but, you know, he said, like, if you already can read the first line and it's going somewhere, stop reading.
Yeah.
I have to defend my work. I'm like, girl, I didn't say that. Did you hear part that when I got it, you know? And he's like, stop doing that, you know? So I've learned that I still have some growth I need to do. I got to grow a little bit more, and I got to get a little more tough skin. I believe I have tough skin because, I mean, people talk about me all day. But I pride myself behind my work because I take out so much time to actually edit and think about what I'm going to say and, you know, and so, yeah, I have to.
I think that's the main thing that I'm really impressed with as well on your channel is, like, a lot of YouTubers when they started out, like Tasha K, like, she just used to put on the camera and let it run. She never used to do any editing. I remember I stopped watching her for a bit, and then the next minute she had this set, and then she was editing, but it wasn't. And then I think she explained that it was her husband helping her edit, and this person and this person. And I've just literally watched you kind of just learn it yourself. And I know you have other people that are helping, but you take everything so professionally. Like I don't think until a lot of YouTubers that they've almost like degraded someone to get where they are. It's only at that point that they started saying, like, this is a business and I got this much views, so I can start monetizing this way. But I was like, Chat, Whitney actually got sponsors and everything.
Thank you.
Oh, really?
Thank you. And see, that's actually what I said, and that's so funny because I think I said it in the video. I was like, I'm not going to wait until I get 10,000 subscribers, and I'm like, no, I'm going to give you guys, I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you was like, I'm from the UK, that was it for me. If somebody said, oh, I'm up the street, oh, look, you know, and I just appreciate that, you know, and I mean, I'm like, UK, oh my gosh, like little me, like, you know, like I'm saying, like I just told you, like I was struggling at the beginning, like I don't think nobody's gonna like me. I'm too, you know, well, I don't think I'm nice. I'm not, like, it's just not that serious for me. You know, like a lot of stuff that people are taking so seriously and just, you know, I mean, bashing people and hurting people, that's not my spirit. Yeah. And so I'm more so like, I want to make you smile. I want to see you happy. You know, let's talk about it. I'm going to be stern, but, you know. And so I just was like, I'm not fixing to get on here and be anything that I'm not. I mean, what you see is literally what you get, as you guys can see. You know, like if you were to hang out with me one day, you'll be like, Whitney seems like somebody I've always knew. And I want that to convey across my platform. So if you know me, my work ethic is crazy. If I have a project that's due, like digitally or something like that, a logo or something, I'm up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I work to make sure it's like good. So as far as YouTube, it's not going to be anything different. I really wanted to give you guys good quality.
The new logo, I really like it as well.
Thank you so very much. You ladies are amazing, and I'm genuinely appreciative of you guys, and you know, and that's why when you was like UK, I'm like UK, my husband was like UK, I was like, yes, that's dope. Like that's amazing to me. Supposedly, but yeah, like how do you infiltrate the camp? Now, Nika Nog, if you remember when she did the interview, she said she just reached out and was like, you know, this is who I am. Can I interview? My thing is this, okay? I feel as though, like I said on my video, Tasha K ran with that. If you look at the message, Azriel was like, I think he talked to her or one of those bloggers, one of those YouTube people. That wasn't a definite that it was Nika Knight. But you wanted to go with that because, but see, people are not willing to challenge Tasha K. Yeah. I am. Girl, you a liar. That was a lie. Now, that was a lie, okay? You know.
That's so funny though, because the same thing that Nika Knight ran with about Azriel.
I said that. Didn't I not say that? I said but you reap what you sow, Nick, because you did the very same thing, because Azriel didn't say that. She basically said a run-on sentence, if you think about it. And I had to, because I even was like, well, I think she did say that, and I run it back, and she was like, it's a lot of lies out there. People like Tasha K and other bloggers have a bit of the story. Basically, it should have been a period behind it's a lot of lies out there, period. Bloggers like Tasha K, it was a run-on sentence, baby. She was talking into the camera. Like, that's like, she said it. I was like, girl, she didn't say that.
How did you get the energy to rant like that and then upload it on YouTube, thinking that people are going to see things your way? No.
And then she made a whole video. The whole title was, Azriel says Tasha K was lying. I'm like, girl. And I clicked on it. I was like, she didn't say that.
I was trying to watch that for 3 days. And I was like, no. I was like, who's going to, like, break it down for me? And then you released your video telling me what it was about. I was like, oh, you saved me.
Girl, I was covering it. And this is before I even got that bit of information. And to be honest with you, I would have ran with that. But I was watching Tasha K's live because I also follow her on her podcast channel. It don't be about nothing. She just, it's more so like homie kind of feel like she just be doing, So I just so happened, I was like, well, let me just see what she's talking about. I know she's into it with Nick and Armand. Let me see if she says anything that I can maybe talk about. I wasn't expecting this. She finally dropped the receipt on Azriel. So I was like, okay, cool. And then Nick at Night gets into it. I'm like, this is good. I'm like, what's going to happen? And so to see Nick at Night be like adamant, she was like, I have not, like, no, you're a liar, blah, blah. She was adamant. I was like, let me talk to Angelo. Let me see if he knows. And he was like, no, what's going on? I was like, well, let me record this. Let me show you this is what's going on. And stuff like that makes Azriel at the end of the day look bad too. And you the aunt, why would you put that out there like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you sit up there and show that? Hey, babe, this is my husband. Come here. My UK subscribers. Come here.
You got your UK people?
Yeah, we've been on for an hour now.
Guys, thank y'all so much for supporting us all the way out there.
Welcome.
Wow.
We just been talking. It's an hour now. We started at 3:30. I'm gonna have to get them off. I feel so bad. I told y'all I talk so much. This is my husband Darren, you guys.
What do you got, sister?
No. That's the mother.
You're the mom?
Are y'all sisters?
You're beautiful.
Told
Wow,
you.
they look like sisters. Wow.
They are witnesses, baby. They witnesses.
You should do like the couple talk, questions and answers and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be excellent. People would watch.
See, look, he gone. Look. No. Look, no.
Behind the scenes. I'm all behind the scenes.
He does not he doesn't come on camera. You should saw when I told him to come over, he does not like the camera, but he is awesome. We both Geminis, so he's just a male version of me. He's silly, okay? But, yeah, this is my husband.
It's very nice to meet you guys.
Your birthday.
Oh.
You said what?
What are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
do
it
for
is
the
coming
birthday?
up. Nothing. What we want to do? Quarantine? You said quarantine? Yeah, but yeah, so I just looked up on that information, to be honest with you, and then I'm not going to lie, because I really try not to even come to Angelo with, he's human. Like, seriously, I get Happy Mother's Day text from him, Merry Christmas, it's on another level, you know what I'm saying? And so I try not to damage that relationship like that. I asked about Miss Alice. That's who wants to do the interview with me.
Yeah,
People was thinking it was Azriel that I was putting out there. No, it's the mom. She watches. She's a witness. And I was so surprised when I heard that. She was like, I didn't even know Azriel watches the channel. I love you. She was screaming. I had called Angelo on the phone, and I was just checking on him or whatever, and he was just like, he had me on speaker, and she fanned out. She freaked out. I was like, it kind of made me nervous, because I'm like, I am no one. Don't do this. She's like, I didn't know you knowed her. And she was just hitting them, and I was just like, oh my gosh. She was like, I love you. I told him if it was anybody that I interviewed with, it would be you. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it was just so amazing. So, yeah, you know, so that should be in the works because I keep tapping him about, hey, you talk to Alice. I want to get on the set. But, yeah, I try not to mess up that relationship because at the end of the day, he's a human. They're human. So I don't ask him much information when it's like drama out there. I kind of like, hey, did you hear about this? Or, you know, but I don't ask too much about, like, you know, drama stuff. Because at the end of the day, this still is their business, you know. Yeah.
But Azriel, she's shining, man. She's on YouTube. She's just doing it on her phone. She's tuning in. Like, you can't deny. Even Tasha K and Nika Knight need to give her props. Like, she created a content for the whole month for them. Do you know what I mean? Like,
She does. I'll be looking on her like, girl, like, she was supposed to be getting ready to drop the little second part of, you know, her story, which I'm excited about. I want her to shut so many people down. She got text messages. I mean, y'all, just let you guys know a little bit more. Angelo saw some of the footage from those 100 devices. Yeah. They told me a lot. He saw himself, saw Alice in the background. I mean, I heard her on the phone like, Whitney, it's like clear as day. She was like, this is not no like 1919 throwback. You know, no, she was like, Whitney, it's clear. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. It's very dark, and I don't even cover, if y'all notice, I don't even cover when people die and stuff like that. You know, so he said, Whitney is sick, and I was like, I bet. He said, no, that man is not getting out. And so he was just saying, you know, he just feels sorry for a lot of people that are, like, bandwagon against this man, because he said, I saw it with my eyes. He said, I saw the footage, you know, so, you know, and I can't wait. I'm sorry. I can't wait for Azriel to it's going to shut a lot of stuff down.
I don't think that kind of control has ever been equaled, ever. I don't think we've ever, because there's just no parallel to it at all. The control, complete control, and the amount of people that must be involved in that.
Yeah. And I feel that those people need to go down with him. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not like, oh, just R. Kelly. No, whoever's involved, even if it was parents. But I feel like they're getting the wrong parents, you know, looking at the wrong parents. Like the Clarence and stuff like that, we didn't even know they existed until the documentary. You know what I'm saying? And they were doing a lot of work on the back. And he said, Whitney, y'all are just getting a taste of what we've been going on. He said, we've been doing this, you know? And he said, we've always been fighting for my daughter or whatever the case may be. So the thing is that, you know, if there is parents involved, get them too. That's why I'm saying, y'all, it's not just me bashing R. Kelly. It's all of it, because not even for him to be so illiterate and dumb as people putting out, he was smart enough to have this going on. So he ain't that dumb. So whoever was involved with him, y'all need to be up under the jail too. Wife, whoever. If you knew about it, whoever. Because I have people in my comments all the time, well, what if this was your uncle or your son? Go to jail. You're going to jail. I don't care what's my dad. Come get him. Okay? I don't care. Get his butt out of here. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I was telling you in regards to my daughter. I mean, she has an older brother. She has a little brother. Let him touch you wrong. You better tell me. And we have an open line of communication. It's no, she's tattletelling. It's no, I tell my son, don't you tell her not to tell mommy. Because I don't ever want her to get older and feel like, oh, I'm tattletelling. What does that mean? You tell me everything. And she does. It gets on my nerve. But what I try to tell her is that, and even with my son, him being older, you know what I'm saying? Because you got some little hot, fast little girls. That's your privacy. Don't let them touch you either. But I want her to come to me and tell me everything, because some stuff, that gives me an opportunity to be a parent and to educate her and let her know, okay, Demi, that's okay. Like, you don't have to not necessarily tell. I don't say, you know, don't tell. But say, for instance, she's tattletelling on her older brother or something, like he yelled at her or something like that. And he'll come out, and I'll be like, it's okay, DJ. Because, like, I tell him, I said, let her tell it on you. I, as a parent, will decipher what you need to get in trouble for and what you don't. Let her tell it. Don't ever tell her, don't tell it, because she's going to hold you to that. You are influential in her life. You're her big brother. So the one moment you tell her not to say something, you do something that's inappropriate, that's going to stick with her, because it stuck with me. When my cousin was molesting me and he told me not to say nothing, I didn't. That's my cousin. I love him. I don't want to get him in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I identify with Azriel and stuff like that, because you're 17, you're 15, you're not comprehending what's going to happen to your behind. You just look, oh, I just had sex with a grown man. He R. Kelly. Let's be real. Okay? I'm not going to mess this up. He can help me with my career. You're not thinking dingy. You don't know this man has a history because you weren't even born. Okay? But he has a history. He's going to rock your world. And look, lo and behold, he did. But you're still not comprehending that this world you're in is not normal. You don't know normal.
No.
You just got jumped into a situation as a teenager. You don't know if this is how celebrities do it. Like she said, maybe celebrities have 3, 4, 5 girls. I don't care which they do. They be their age, but they doing the same thing, womanizing women. Let's just be honest, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is that as Azriel is looking at it, he got a hold to her and said, just watch the docu. She did, and she broke down. And she was like, what you know what I'm saying? So she had, moved away, like she got away, from the whole situation. And so, the thing is that I just get it, because it took me years. I didn't just come out and tell my mom that, because I was labeled, hot, fast, grown, you know what I'm saying? Because I was promiscuous. Well, because I was molested at a young age, you kind of took that essence from me, so I'm just trying to, figure out that spirit is on me. So the thing is that, what she's doing now, it's a spiritual warfare. I look at it deeper than that. This girl don't know what she got. She laid with so many people, so many things has entered on into her, getting her. If y'all want me to get deep, that's the reason why I will never. I don't care what this girl does. You're not gonna hear no negativity from me. I will stop talking about Azriel before I put some negative stuff out there. If she does something, I just, I'm gonna be like, all right, another topic. Because I look at her and she needs some spiritual cleaning. You know what I'm saying? She did some stuff, laying with women, laying with other men besides R. Kelly, losing children.
No.
Yeah, put that out there. You heard that from me.
And this is the thing I don't like about the documentary, and this is what pushed everyone to watch YouTube, is that I think what's the victim called that she's just had a baby? What's her name? Dominique. She was saying, I can't remember what platform she was saying it on, but she was like, oh, his choice of, to keep them in a daze, like, I think he would give them Hennessy and something else. The documentary ain't going to tell you that he gave them drugs, or he's not going to tell you that he had them hooked on alcohol.
Yeah, it's TV. Oh, yeah, they say drugs up.
You do all of this hype for documentaries. Say it all. Like, even that, one of the victims where she had a house in her name, and she's the one that showed us the black room. I think she's the one that lured Azriel and pretended to be an agent and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Gosh, I can't remember her name.
Azante.
Yes. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, and that's the thing. The documentary had a lot of holes in it, but the people who lived it, they know how to fill those holes in. That's why it was so significant for Azriel to watch it, because it was like, oof, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh yeah, that's true. Like, they didn't even go that deep. Like, we ain't even reached the surface of it. And so the thing is like, this is very pivotal for Azriel to go on her platform to speak, because she is the hole filler. Like she said, it's a lot of holes. She's gonna be the one, and it's gonna rock the world. And I think that's the reason why there's a lot of issues behind that. And then think about it. If you notice on my channel, you see countless of ads and stuff like that. Even the ones I fill in, you don't see none on her. And she's well over the threshold of being monetized. She's not getting no money. And that's why we trying to tell people. I know as a YouTuber who getting money, who ain't. You know, even if it's not that much. If you got ads on your channel, you're getting monetized. Your channel is monetized, okay? And you have a choice to monetize certain videos and stuff like that. You go back to the very first one. Azriel's not getting no money. And so when she puts out her videos, she's not getting any money behind this. Yeah, she may get followers and subscribers, but the benefit of that is to have them look at these ads, is to get revenue on YouTube. That's the point. She's literally just trying to get her story out there. And like I said, if y'all didn't see the breakdown that I did with the whole Harvey Weinstein documentary versus R. Kelly, I don't know if you guys got to see that. Check it out if you haven't. It's real good. Even for me, I was like looking at myself like, oh, this is good. Because we label our girls differently than they do. The white girls were, they were spontaneous, full of life and young and hopeful. But our girls are hot, fast, they wanted it and stuff like that. And it's just like, and then these women that were involved with Harvey, actresses, celebrities, they were already celebrities. If they didn't, they got millions of dollars from this man in this lawsuit. Azriel ain't getting no money from R. Kelly. She's barely trying to get a music career. Yeah, you do have other women that are doing books and things of that nature, but so what? Look at the Harvey Weinstein women that are getting millions of dollars. These girls can't even get that, don't even want that. Half of them don't even want to come out, like their hairstylist on the documentary. She was just so uncomfortable in herself. You know, you could tell she barely didn't want to talk about the story or whatever. And they bash people like her and stuff like that. Why? Because she's telling her story? You know, why are you bashing Azriel? Because she's telling her the truth? Yeah, y'all was clapping her down when she was on Gayle King cussing everybody up behind her man, but now she's on the other side. It's like, oh, she's a liar. Okay. All right. You know, why was she lying, though? To appease to you guys that are listening and want to root for R. Kelly. So, of course, she's going to hold her man down or whatever and be a liar. But now she's telling the truth. She's a liar. It don't even make sense. So I'm excited. I'm ecstatic that she's about to tell her side. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on that notification. I'll be contacting her ass. She's like, not yet. And I'm like, girl. So, yeah, like, please.
I think that a lot of people don't want to handle the truth. They don't want to hear the truth.
That's what I was telling Angelo. I said, Angelo, as much as y'all come out with the truth, as much as y'all, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you can do your research. You can see if what they're saying to be true. They don't care about that. They don't want to hear that. You know, they don't care to hear that. That's just like me whenever I give my commentary and to see, and this is before I even had a connection with Azriel, to see her come into my comments and leave that long comment like she said, and that I'm 95% right. I don't do my research. I don't look up stuff on them. I don't. You know, it's just me giving a perspective if I was in that, you know, situation, you know, common sense, like I say. And to know that I'm getting that much percentage right, and she not saying that in regards to Tasha K's and all this stuff like that, it tells you something there, you know? It tells you something. So the thing is, it says people.
Tasha K wasn't sensitive at all. Even when she told on Dominique eating, do you remember when she said Dominique at all that? You know,
it was just she's just.
Like 2 years ago now. It was just uncalled for. Everything.
Yeah, I don't like that either. That's like disturbing.
She used that. The first victim that's on the camera on Surviving R. Kelly with the, what's her name now?
I can't remember.
She looks really young. Geronda? Yeah, Geronda. Yeah.
Geronda. And you have to know, Noelle, you know, the skincare that I be talking about, that's her product. That's her line. That's her line. Somebody called me out about it. I mean, it's no secret if you look it up and stuff like that. But, yeah, someone was like, is that Geronda's product? I said, yeah. Go to the description for a discount. And what's your point? And so this other woman came in and was like, I knew it. I said, yeah. I said, I'm about my word. And the moment that Azriel comes out with an album, I'm going to get your album. Azriel is banging. I'm sure am. I'm going to support I'm a supporter. I am.
How is she? Because I was really scared for her because she's a bit like Azriel. She just tells you how it is.
Yeah, and she's way worse. You know, they really come for her. She had to move, like, because I follow her, on Instagram. And the reason why I literally, seriously, kind of looked up on this opportunity, to be honest with you, she was looking for brand ambassadors. And so I was like, oh, and I clicked on the link and I told her who I was and stuff like that. So that's really how I got connected. But following her and watching her, she posts, even Angelo was like, kill her and kill the baby, stab her in her stomach. Like, this is the type of stuff that comes her way. Like,
Angelo.
No, Angelo, yeah, he posted it. This is what threats that she gets.
Right, okay. I was like, oh my God.
Stab her in the stomach and slice the throat, and she was talking about, like, this is stuff that she gets, you know. And so that's why, like, me reaching out to a person, I was like, I get it. You don't know who is, you know. So I respect her space. I just watch from afar, and she corresponds to her comments. But yeah, she gets it bad, because you know they are like, she the one really broke out. If you think about it, she came out after the Savages. Then she came out. She was on the Real. And, you know, about her book and stuff like that. Oh, they were trying to hang that poor girl.
I really don't like the Real. It's not real.
I don't like the Real either. I know it's not real at all. And then they got old girl on there, the new one. I don't like her. I really don't. I don't like her. She just is too pro-black. And it's like, girl, like, she just kind of just.
You have like, pro-black. You're not saying like she was too black for you. Now you got.
That's what I'm saying. Now you got this girl that's like pro-black, and it's just like, girl, like, anyways, and she just irritated me because she made a comment about Jesse Smollett being a hero or something. I was like, what? This world is just crazy. Okay, I just look. I'm like, I feel sorry for my kids. Like. This is what, like,
literally, like, thank God for YouTube.
Girl, that's what I be saying. I'm like, that's why I tell you, yes, watch what they watch. Look at what, because this is the type of stuff they kind in the world. Jesse Smollett are heroes. I just can't. So, the Real, I'm so over that. It's not even funny.
The only thing I did worry about in lockdown is that, you know, there's a lot of celebrities that not necessarily going to have the contracts that they want. And if they start coming to YouTube to use this platform and pushing all the YouTubers out, and you just got celebrities with their YouTube, that's when I'm not going to watch YouTube anymore, because it won't be authentic anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And because you have to, like, that's why I be telling people, and that's why I was telling you, that's why I got to work on some things, because I don't have anyone that I have to, you know, answer to, if you will. What I want to say, I say. What I don't want to say, I don't say. You know, I don't have to answer to anyone. And that can be a good and a bad thing, because you do have people that'll be like, watch what you say, you don't want to offend. I don't care. I just say how I feel, and if I offend you, you have the opportunity and the choice to go elsewhere. Versus if you're a celebrity, you have to worry about the brand deals you got. That's why I'm grateful. The 3, 4, however many that I got, this is what it is. Okay? You want to pull out, go ahead, because I'm authentic. So the Shazazz Creation, the ones that does the shirts and stuff like that, she's actually local. She actually went to the church that I was going to, and so, you know, that's how we linked up, and she know me. So I'm like, look, if you don't want me wearing your merchandise because I may say something that's going to offend you, you don't feel the same way about the R. Kelly situation, you might want to pull out now, because, you know, and she's like, no, I know, I love everything you're saying. So I'm just like, you know, someday I may offend somebody, you know, but, you know, this is what it is. You have the opportunity to leave. And to be honest with you, Tasha K has offended me so many times. And I'll go somewhere else, but then I'll come back, you know, when I want to. So you have the choice to do that, you know. Flip and go wherever you want to, you know. Lovely T done pissed me off before. Sometimes, you know, I'm done with Neek. Like, only time I go over there is when I know she's involved in some kind of drama, and I go look in the video. But I can't.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of subscribers.
I can't. I think
people only because she talks a lot about what she does and where she lives, and she lives near Los Angeles, that's why people watch her.
I think so too, because she sits in front of, I guess it's in her living room, in front of her green screen with the little clouds in the background, and and I'm not knocking nobody's set, but I just be like, y'all got all of these subscribers, you got all this money, because I mean, if she has that many subscribers and she has, you know, that many people watching it, you got to have a lot more money. Okay? So the thing is that I'm just like, girl, like, I don't even have that much, but I pride in, like, you know, my husband, he makes sure, like, he did my whole set. Like, he's the one, like, no.
I love it. I really love it. So good.
Thank you so much. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys so very much. I'm not going to take much of your time. I told you I talk.
What's your main goal for 2020?
As far as YouTube or just overall?
Overall. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do both. Okay. So for YouTube, I want to have a major interview. Like, seriously, I really want to do like a Angelo, Azriel, just one of them. Something major. I really wanted to do like a major interview with somebody. Like, seriously, that's my goal for 2020. I mean, it's almost, we're mid-year, so I'm just like, ugh. So that's my goal. And to get, I genuinely want to hit 5,000 subscribers before the year's up. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe that's too out there, but I'm about to hit 2K, so it's like 3,000 more. So I don't know. But I really want to do that before 21, hit at least 5,000. Be able to go into the year and be like, we had 5,000. And then for overall, I want to actually get my eye corrected. Like, seriously. I'm all about self-help and, you know, being as healthy as you can. And people look at me, I'm skinny, but I'm not healthy. I'm not. I have a little pouch. I'm not as active as I used to be. I don't really take care of myself as I should. And I kind of talk about that because I'm always doing stuff for everybody else and I work a lot. So I want to get better with taking care of myself in 2020.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
So, last question.
Okay. No worries.
Where do I give my feedback? You know, maybe this is something that you could start doing, like talking to your viewers. Where should I give my feedback on your channel about talking to you today? Because I think it's important that people know that they can reach out to the YouTuber that they're watching. Yeah.
Well, you can actually, that's a great question. I wish I did have like a aspect. Oh, I actually do. Let me stop lying. My Facebook, I don't have much traffic there, but it's funny because I'm actually going to do a video, and that's why I was like, I wanted to, you know, use this if I got you guys permission. If not, it's okay. But I actually had someone reach out on my Facebook, and it was a guy, and he was just like, you know, just a long, like, review, if you will, and it was just stating, you'll probably see it if you go over there, but he was just grateful. I want to say it was an Azriel video, and he was just like, it's amazing that you can talk about your story about, you know, your sexual abuse like that. It's a lot of people that have been, you know, are still healing and haven't healed and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so I was just like, oh, I was like, thank you, you know, and he was just like, well, ask me questions and stuff. So you can go there on my Facebook. That'll be where people can see it. But you also, if you would like to, if you write something, I'll grab it and I'll put it on the community tab. And if you want to then grab it again and put it like in the comments down or whatever, you can. But yeah, my Facebook, actually, to be honest with you, that's where I have the major following. It's on my Facebook. So if you go there and you add me as a friend, you actually see my day-to-day. Like, I've been Facebooking since, Facebook was even in existence. It's crazy because I was back in college when I think Facebook emerged. It was like 2006. I've been having a Facebook since then. So, I mean, I have 5,000, I guess, friends, if you want to say, on there. And, you know, I go live on there. I post pictures with the family. I'm literally on my Facebook all the time. And then my Instagram. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm infiltrating into YouTube, but for the most part, Facebook. But yeah, you know, feedback is a wonderful, seriously, and I take it.
Yeah, it's been wonderful talking to you. And enjoy the rest of your day. You and your family.
Yeah, you guys have a good night over there, okay? And I love you guys so very much, and thank you for watching the channel.
Oh, yeah, you can stop it right here. We don't mind if you want to put it on Facebook.
Yay! I'm going to make this a whole video, okay? I'll cut out some stuff in between. But I got me some content now, okay?
What am I doing here?
Right? Well, I love you guys so very much. And don't forget to email me, like I said, so I can get everything over to you guys, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Good night. Bye, you guys.
Bye.